Here is a number that should make every car owner in America furious. The average dealer oil change costs between $80 and $150. Do it yourself with quality synthetic oil and a filter, and you are looking at $25 to $40 tops. That is a markup of anywhere from 100 to 400% depending on the brand. And, for most of you watching right now, that markup is not just a suggestion. For some brands, it is essentially mandatory, buried in warranty language so dense and so deliberate that your dealer is counting on you never reading it. The market has split in two. On one side, you have manufacturers who build cars for owners, people who want to pop the hood, grab a wrench, and handle basic maintenance on their own driveway. On the other side, you have manufacturers who build cars for profit centers, brands that have quietly engineered, legislated, and fine-printed their way into controlling every oil change, every filter swap, and every service interval, and charging you through the nose for the privilege. Here is what the dealerships will not tell you. In most cases, they cannot legally void your warranty just because you changed your own oil. The Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act of 1975 exists specifically to protect you from that kind of corporate overreach. But knowing the law and fighting a warranty denial are two very different things, and some brands have made the fight so expensive and so exhausting that most owners simply give up and pay. Stick around until the end, because the final brand on our approved list will genuinely surprise you. And it might just change which car you buy next. The three brands to avoid, brand one to avoid. BMW used to mean something different. In the 1980s and 90s, the brand stood for driver-focused engineering, mechanical purity, and a car that rewarded the owner who actually understood what was under the hood. That version of BMW is gone. Here is the thing. Modern BMW has gone out of its way to make owner-performed maintenance as difficult and as risky as possible. Start with the oil itself. BMW specifies a proprietary long-life oil standard LL01, LL04, LL17FE+, that is not stocked at your local AutoZone. You have to seek it out specifically, and if you use the wrong spec, BMW has documented cases of using that deviation to deny warranty coverage on engine components. And get this, their condition-based service system resets through the iDrive interface. But on many models, an improper reset or a non-dealer logged oil change can flag the vehicle's telematics system and create a service history gap that follows the car forever, hammering its resale value. The real kicker is the filter housing. On most modern BMW inline-six engines, the oil filter is a cartridge unit buried in a housing that requires a specific 65mm cap wrench to open without cracking the housing. One stripped thread on that plastic cap, and you're looking at a $400 repair just to fix the damage from attempting the oil change. Translation: they did not accidentally design it this way. Bottom line, BMW has transformed a simple maintenance task into a minefield of proprietary specs, specialized tools, and digital service logs, all of which funnel you directly back to the dealer at $120 a visit. This is not engineering. This is a subscription model wearing a roundel badge. But if you think BMW's approach is infuriating, wait until you hear what the next brand has been doing. Brand 2 to avoid, Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz has one of the most aggressive dealer dependency ecosystems in the entire industry, and they have refined it over decades into something almost elegant in its cynicism. Here is the thing. Mercedes uses a proprietary oil specification system, MB 229.5, 229.51, 229.52, and so on, that reads like a government classification chart. Different engines require different specs. Get the wrong one, and you are not just risking a warranty dispute. On some AMG variants, you can actually trigger accelerated wear on the variable valve timing system within as few as 5,000 miles. The oil itself often has to be sourced from specialty suppliers or, conveniently, the dealership's own parts counter, typically at a 40 to 60% premium over equivalent. Oils with the same additive profile. And get this, Mercedes-Benz vehicles equipped with MBUX telematics actively log service events. If the vehicle's service record shows a gap, an anomaly, or a non-dealer entry, certified pre-owned warranty claims become dramatically harder to process. The real kicker is that Mercedes-Benz dealerships in the United States have openly advertised prepaid maintenance packages that lock owners into dealer service for the first several years of ownership. Translation: they are selling you your own warranty compliance as a product. Bottom line, Mercedes has built a system where the car, the oil spec, the software, and the financing department all point in exactly one direction, back through their service bay door. A brand that once symbolized over-engineered durability now engineers dependency with the same precision it applies to its crankshafts. Brand 3 to avoid, Jaguar Land Rover. This one might be the most honest entry on the avoid list because Jaguar Land Rover does not even try to hide it very hard. JLR vehicles have some of the highest dealer service dependency rates of any mainstream luxury brand sold in America, and the DIY community around these vehicles is essentially a support group for survivors. Here is the thing. JLR uses the InControl telematics platform across its modern lineup, and that system actively monitors service intervals. More critically, JLR's warranty documentation includes language around approved service providers that is broad enough that a dealer can credibly argue your independent shop, let alone your own driveway, does not qualify. Land Rover Defender and Discovery owners have reported warranty claims on differentials and transfer cases being complicated by service history questions, even when the owner used correct OEM spec fluids. And get this, the parts situation is brutal. Land Rover oil filter housings on the Ingenium engine family require the kind of access that assumes you have a lift. The drain plug on several variants is positioned in a way that makes a cold drain a genuinely unpleasant job without proper equipment. Real-world evidence from forums like Defender Talk and LR4x4 is filled with owners documenting the gap between what JLR's warranty promises and what the claims process delivers. The real kicker is the reliability context. JLR vehicles already rank among the lowest in long-term dependability in J.D. Power and Consumer Report studies. Bottom line, when you combine a below-average reliability record with an above-average service dependency structure, you are not buying a car. You are buying a long-term financial relationship with a dealership that holds most of the cards. If that has you feeling grim, here is where it gets genuinely good, because these next 6 brands have chosen a completely different philosophy. If you have had a warranty claim denied because you changed your own oil, drop it in the comments right now. Let us build the record because other buyers need to see it. The 6 brands that respect you. Brand 1, Toyota. Toyota does not make this list because they are trendy. They make this list because they have spent 60+ years earning it. Here is the thing. Toyota publishes complete factory service manuals for every model they sell, available through their TIS, Technical Information System, portal. Drain plug location, torque spec, filter part number, fluid capacity. All of it is documented, accessible, and standardized. Toyota uses a conventional spin-on or cartridge filter depending on the engine, and every spec oil they recommend is available at every major auto parts retailer in the country. There is nothing proprietary. There is nothing designed to exclude you. And get this, Toyota's warranty language is a model of Magnuson-Moss compliance. They do not deny warranty claims based on owner-performed oil changes provided correct fluids and intervals are used, and that position is backed by a dealer network that largely honors it. The real kicker is the long-term math. A 2ZR-FE or 2GR-FK-S engine maintained by a careful owner with quality oil will routinely exceed 300,000 miles. Translation, Toyota builds engines designed to outlast their warranties, not to be replaced by them. Bottom line, Toyota is the gold standard of owner respect in the mainstream segment. They trust you with the car they sold you. Brand 2, Honda. Honda occupies the same tier as Toyota, for a reason, and that reason is consistency. Here is the thing, Honda's maintenance minder system is transparent by design. It tells you what services do and when, in plain language, and it does not lock that information behind a dealer interface. Honda service manuals are widely available, drain plugs are accessible, filter housings are standard. Every fluid spec Honda recommends, whether it is Honda Genuine or an equivalent, is stocked at major retailers and clearly cross-referenced. And get this, Honda's warranty claims record on DIY maintenance disputes is among the cleanest in the industry. The real kicker is that Honda actively supports an enormous DIY community. Forums like Honda Tech and Club Civic have been operating for decades with factory-level technical depth, and Honda has never moved to suppress or complicate that ecosystem. Bottom line, Honda builds cars for people who want to own their car completely. That philosophy runs from the boardroom to the bolt pattern on the drain plug. Brand 3, Subaru. Subaru's entire brand identity is built around the kind of owner who gets their hands dirty, and their engineering reflects that. Here is the thing, Subaru's Boxer engine layout is polarizing, but the oil change access on most models is legitimate. Filter placement, drain plug location, and fluid specs are all published and straightforward. Subaru uses a standard filter thread spec that fits filters from Wix, Fram, Purolator, and every other major brand. Their warranty documentation is clear on owner-performed maintenance rights. And get this, the Subaru owner community is one of the most technically active DIY communities in the country. NASIOC, the North American Subaru Impreza Owners Club, has documented procedures for virtually every maintenance task across every generation. Bottom line, Subaru builds cars for owners, not tenants. And the community they have cultivated proves it. Brand 4, Ford, Trucks and Mustang, Ford earns its place here specifically on the strength of the F-Series and Mustang lineups, the vehicles that the overwhelming majority of their buyers actually purchase. Here is the thing. The 5.0 Coyote 5.8, the 2.3 EcoBoost, the 7.3 Godzilla Phi 8, these are engines with published service manuals, accessible drain plugs, standard filter specs, and owner communities so large and so well documented that you can find a walkthrough video for any procedure in under 4 minutes. Ford's warranty language on owner-performed maintenance is among the most straightforward of any American brand. And get this, Ford's parts ecosystem is the deepest in the country. The real kicker is that Ford has actively built tools and resources, including the Ford Service Information Portal that put factory-level data in the hands of any owner who wants it. Bottom line, Ford respects that the person most invested in the longevity of your truck is you, not your service advisor. That is a philosophy worth paying attention to at purchase time. Brand 5, Chevrolet sits right alongside Ford for the same core reasons, and in some areas edges ahead. Here is the thing. The LS and LT engine families are legendary for a reason that goes beyond raw performance. They are simple, accessible, and built with the understanding that owners and independent shops will be working on them. Oil changes on the 5.3 and 6.2 V8S are a 15-minute job with basic tools. Filter placement is logical, drain plug access is clean, torque specs are published everywhere. And get this, Chevrolet's warranty compliance posture on owner-maintained vehicles is solid. The real kicker is the independent shop ecosystem around GM products. It is the deepest and most competitive in the country, which puts constant downward pressure on dealer service pricing and keeps owners in control of their own maintenance decisions. Bottom line, Chevy trucks are built for owners who want to own them completely. That is not marketing, that is in the architecture. Brand 6, Mazda. This is the one that surprises people, and it should not. Here is the thing. Mazda has quietly built one of the most owner-friendly service ecosystems in the non-luxury segment. Their Skyactiv engine family, both the gasoline and diesel variants, uses standard filter specs, accessible drain plug locations, and published maintenance intervals that do not require a dealer. Reset to implement. Mazda's warranty language explicitly aligns with Magnuson-Moss protections, and their owner community, particularly on Mazda Speed forums and dedicated Skyactiv owner groups, is deeply technical and well supported. And get this, Mazda oil change costs at independent shops are among the lowest in the segment precisely because there is nothing proprietary to exploit. The real kicker is Mazda's reliability trajectory. They have climbed steadily in J.D. Power and Consumer Reports rankings over the past decade, and a significant part of that story is that their engines respond exceptionally well to consistent owner-performed maintenance. Translation: Mazda builds a car that rewards you for taking care of it yourself. Bottom line, if Mazda is not on your shortlist, it belongs there. This brand is the quiet gold standard of the value segment, engineered for owners, priced for humans. The automotive industry is a battlefield right now between manufacturers who see you as a customer and manufacturers who see you as a revenue stream. And nowhere is that divide more visible than in something as basic as an oil change. Here is the final piece of advice that could save you a genuinely costly mistake. Before you sign anything, pull the warranty documentation for the vehicle you are considering and search specifically for the phrases Authorized Service Provider, Approved Maintenance Facility, and Oil Specification. If those phrases appear more than twice in the first 10 pages, you already know what that brand thinks of your right to maintain your own car. Know your rights under the Magnuson-Moss Warranty Act. Keep records of every fluid and filter you purchase, date your receipts, and buy from brands that engineer their cars for owners, not for service departments. Hit subscribe if you want the truth about what these brands do not want you to know in 2026. We will be here.